Hello everyone, welcome back to Mindful and Mellow. Today we're going to do a Celtic Cross Tarot reading because we haven't done one in a while, and it's always good to kind of take the full temperature, right? Get the full picture. So let's use the Robin Hood Tarot deck. I will use this, I haven't used this one in a while, so I just want to shuffle the cards. When you see that I'm shuffling the cards, so if there's anything that comes up that we're like, wait a minute, you'll know that it's not me, I just shuffled. So your current energy is the Ten of Cups. You're being crossed by the Knight of Swords. In the area of the recent past, we have the World card. I'm going to cover this up because it could be perceived, a little bit of perceived nudity by the algorithm, so I'm just going to cover her up. But I do love this card, right? I mean, she's in this, like, circle of flowers. All right, now, in the area of your conscious mind, we have the Death card. In the area of your subconscious mind, we have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Wands. Coming at you in the immediate future is the Four of Wands. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's zoom out here a little bit. Let's move the camera a little bit. Okay, you are represented by... Oh, you're represented by the Nine of Swords. What are you crying about? Unnecessary. The area, the personal situation coming towards you is the Three of Swords. Excuse me. In the area of your hopes and fears, we have the High Priestess. And then in the outcome, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. All right. I don't know what's going on there, but we'll see what we can find out. Maybe we'll pull some clarifiers. So current energy, you are feeling like fully like this is kind of contradictory because, you were represented by the Ten of Cups. I mean, this is a complete emotional fulfillment. This is feeling satisfied, confident, feeling good where you are, feeling loved, appreciative, having the family and the friends around you. You're feeling, there's no loneliness here. There's nothing but love and connection with people. You're just feeling really, really good, okay? And you're being crossed by the Knight of Swords. This could be a lot of engagement and communication with people, I think. I feel like a lot of people are coming at you and they want to spend time with you. So you might find yourself you might find that you're currently in a place where, you're receiving a lot of invites places, okay? People want to spend time with you. They're like, hey, what are you doing? Let's go here. Let's go there. What are you doing next Saturday? Are you available to join me and others for a particular, barbecue or something else? So you might find that, like, you're really kind of feeling very connected, very loved, very engaged. You're getting a lot of last minute and a lot of, timely invites places. So wonderful place to be, right? In the area of your recent past, we have like the World card. So, I mean, this is somebody, she's on top of the world. I mean, this is kind of aligns very much with the Ten of Cups, right? You're feeling really good, really solid. Things are going well. You're feeling very positive, very upbeat. Maybe you've had some major wins in your life lately, and maybe you've seen things a new way. Maybe you've gotten a new job. There's a whole bunch of things that this could represent too, right? So again, like the recent past into the current energy, again, you're high vibing. People are feeling that. They're relating to that. They are engaging you, and you're probably seeing evidence of that, right? So remember, people respond to our energy. We respond to other people's energy. You can always tell when somebody's feeling like someone is like a negative Nelly, or they're just feeling very like flat, or they're always complaining. Don't you know those people who always are complaining about things? They're always pointing out the injustices of the world. And not to say they don't exist and they're not important, but sometimes the fixation on all of these things and constant focus really draws down your energy level, makes you kind of like, makes you kind of feel desperate, discouraged, and all these emotions are on the low end of the emotional scale. And that's not where you're at. And people feel that and they respond to that because you feel good, you feel happy, you feel, people want to be around you. No one wants to be around somebody who's constantly focusing on all the negative things in life, and all the things that are going wrong, all the things that are, wrong with the world, so to speak. So, in your conscious mind, I mean, the Death card is representing a brand new beginning, a full transformation. So this could be a transformation, your mindset, how you think about things, how you handle things, what you're doing with your life. Perhaps like transitions, like full transitions, transitory type of exercises. I mean, this could be even just like you kind of transitioning from a new job, a new home, a new place of living. So this could be, just kind of like something like that that's bringing you some new energy, and maybe leveraging what I'm getting is like leveraging a new skill or an existing skill, an interest, something along that line. But the Death card is a full transformation, okay? This is, a significant change. So you've been focusing on that, and maybe in your subconscious mind is like, this is a little bit on the defensive side, but this is also recognizing your worth. Excuse me. And then this is also kind of like being in a position of power and recognizing that in fact you have everything you need, and this is taking like a strategic approach. So you might be focusing on all of your strengths and how these strengths benefit you in your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind you might be kind of affirming and focusing on that and reaffirming that you do have a lot of power and a lot of strength, and that is leading to this full transformation, which is certainly good. That's what you want to see, right? We want to see alignment between the conscious and the subconscious mind. It's when we don't have alignment, when you say, I am loved, valued, and appreciated, but then deep down you don't feel loved, valued, and appreciated. Or you affirm that you're receiving a new job offer, but deep down you really don't feel like you deserve that new job, or you're not qualified for that new job. That's a disconnect between the conscious and subconscious mind, and it sends mixed signals, mixed energy to the universe, and even within your own body. And so those things often don't come. It's when we're in alignment. You can be in alignment in a bad way though too, right? You could say, nothing was working out well for me. I constantly am disappointed by people, places, and things in my life, and you will probably see more of those situations because they will continue to follow you, and you are aligned. So the question is, how do you want to be aligned? And this is a good alignment. This is being aligned, and but you're also recognizing you've got the ability, the strategy. You're in a position of power. You have a lot of value to add, and you're certainly a standout amongst others. Okay. Now, what's coming towards you in the immediate future is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands. This is a celebration. This could be a potential wedding. Okay. Ties back into this ten of Cups here. So we get the Ten of Cups. Maybe you found your person. Maybe you're transformed. Maybe someone's attracted to you. Maybe it's part of the transformation. Frankly, if you haven't dated in a while. Excuse me, this could lead to a marriage, okay? So you're certainly moving in that direction, or certainly, something to enjoy for the time being at least, right? There's certainly like the four of Wands here is stability. So this person is probably somebody they're stable. They don't need you per se, and they probably don't need you financially, but they're also like very comfortable where they are. They're also, someone who probably, they support themselves well, so they're not going to be mooching off of you is kind of what I'm getting. So a lot of positive things going on there. And it certainly feels really good, particularly with the relationship between these two cards, especially if we look at it in this regard, coming from the World to the Ten of Cups to the Four of Wands. That really feels good. Now, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this some might say, I don't know why you're represented by the Nine of Swords. This could be unnecessary worry, okay? Maybe you were in that position, but maybe you just need to be mindful of like getting into that position, right? And what's coming at you, is the three of Swords, which is like heartbreak and disappointment. So, I think this could also be like just something to kind of keep in mind, right? The tarot is it's not necessarily forecasting. I think it's designed really to inspire us to see what could be coming towards us, leverage our intuition, but also, determine we all have free will, right? You all have free will. So, if you're fearful of heartbreak, kind of come back to where you are here. Look at what's coming at you. So this does seem like a little bit of a disconnect. This could just be like, maybe you're moving away from this. Maybe this is something that like you've been kind of fearing is coming towards you. And maybe this is the first time you felt like this sort of love and appreciation is something that could actually build and become a solid relationship. So just make sure like, that you're not overly clingy or anything like that, because you don't want this three of Swords here. We'll see if we get more information on this. What's coming towards you. And then in the area of your hopes and fears, we had the High Priestess. The High Priestess, this is all those intuitive hits. So listen to your intuition, listen to your gut. What is your gut saying, okay? Now maybe you kind of got this little voice in your ear saying like that you're going to get hurt, with respect to this relationship that feels so good now. But I think we can't think like that, right? Because then you're kind of setting yourself up for that. You're kind of telling yourself in your subconscious mind, you're kind of building this like, I am always hurt in relationships. Relationships don't work out for me. And that's just not the case, right? We don't want to affirm something that we don't want. So we got to be very careful what we're affirming. The the High Priestess is all about the intuitive hits. This is connecting with your inner being. This is connecting with your true self. This is the quieting of your mind, going into meditative states and kind of getting some of those intuitive hits, those nudges to try something new, those nudges to go somewhere else, those nudges to take a different route home that like help you avoid like a closed road scene due to a car accident, something along that line. That's very much what what the High Priestess represents here. Okay, so that's definitely something you want to be mindful of and allow to come through. In the area of your outcome, we have this beautiful outcome. This is the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles she's kind of like the Empress in a lot of ways. She is extremely successful. She attracts money. She brings money towards her. Now, if you're a male listening to this, you're like, oh God, I'm not the Queen of Pentacles. However, it's really just the energy, right? So we're talking about the energy, the embodiment of those qualities. Okay, so this is somebody who is, and this could be you, right? This could be a whole new endeavor, whether it be with this particular person or something else entirely. This transformation. She is very. She's very entrepreneurial. She's very intuitive. She understands kind of like what makes the world work. And I think she has a lot of great ideas and they bring her money. Okay. There's a lot of fruitful abundance around her from the branches of these trees and the fruits that are being produced to all the green, luscious growth around her. So this is all about growth, financial security, being able to, attract anything that you really want and building a financial legacy. So if you're getting an intuitive hit to start a new business, to move in a new direction, to apply for a job, to reach out to somebody you used to work with that's at a company that you kind of are interested in, or you're thinking about starting a side hustle or a side business or doing something entirely different, maybe that would kind of lead, be as a result of this particular transformation. This is saying do it, because this is certainly going to bring you financial security. It's going to work out well. It's going to bring you into financial abundance. So that's one way we want to think about that. Let's use the Morgan Greer Tarot deck to see if we can kind of clarify the Three of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Two swords. All right, so let's just do this. The Three of Swords, you are represented by the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups. Okay, so that is definitely, could it be heartbreak? Could it be, let's pull one more. The Three of Pentacles. So this could be just like more of like a little bit of a warning now, maybe, is what I'm thinking. This could be, don't be so wrapped up in your work or whatever that you kind of, this amazing relationship or connection that you're feeling here, that it kind of goes south, right? This could be like, make sure you're finding balance in your life here, because this is a wonderful connection, a relationship, and you're probably going to feel that. You're probably going to want to, So like I said, this is probably just something to be mindful of. Make sure you're not too focused on work and spending so much time working on your craft or your side business that you're not giving your time to love and the relationship that you're building, because it could lead to, if that person isn't feeling like you're giving them the time and attention, they may start to wander. They may start to feel disconnected from you. And this is probably more just like a warning than a true, like, this is what's going to happen. Okay. And again, like, it ties back into this nine of Swords, which may be unnecessary worry. It may just be like you kind of thinking about that every once in a while. It could be you kind of questioning your worthiness, okay? So that might be kind of like where you're at. Let's pull another card for the Nine of Swords. Okay, we got the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords, again, but the good news is here is like it's coming to an end, So maybe you have been having some of those late night cries, maybe you have the needless worry. But it's coming to an end. So I do feel like you're moving in the right direction here. It's just this little blip. It's just something to be mindful of and making sure that you're focused in the right way. So with that, I thank you for being here and have a wonderful day.